Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we have a new app from Olcay. Okay, so Gem has now released Auto Bass, which generates kind of bass lines and melodies. Okay, so you can do all sorts of cool stuff. You can't program this yourself, sort of thing. You're just using another Midi sequencer like Atom for that, right? This generates stuff for you. Let me quickly just show you. If we hit the generate button down here, you will see the notes will change depending on how you have the complexity, density, spread, offset, gate, variety. So this is gate, this is the variety of the gate, this is velocity, this is the variety of velocity, and then you have swing, duration. This is brilliant. You can have up to 64 bars and different walk styles, so random, diverge. You see stuff will change. This edit button here, you tap this, you can nudge your notes backwards and forwards, and or you can transpose them. Tap the little accent button and you can accent a note. So say you're using a synth that uses accents and stuff like that, you're good to go. Let's just generate this. Boom. Now, okay, go into settings here. Oh, you also have a swing function as well, of course, before we get into actually making it make noise. But go into settings and you have the various settings that Gem has. You can choose patterns as well. You can build up multiple patterns. And this is where you can set up your MIDI settings. This is where you can set up the key and the scale. I'm going to set this to A. I'm just getting it done. So it's A minor. Then you can hit the minimum and maximum octave, the nudge amount. You know, when we were nudging it, you can set this to different nudge amounts. So cool, whole notes, 8, 16ths, that kind of vibe. Export your pattern, knob control, horizontal and vertical, so that's fine. Okay, done. So there are your settings, super simple. I'm just going to, explain what's going on here. I can get out of this. So I have 4 of these and one going to Synth Master 2, then Spelldosa, then Buttersynth, then Xeon. So what I'm going to do is lower these volumes, and they're all playing, I've set them all to play A minor, C major would have done, A minor, and they're going to kind of just generate random stuff, and we can have a play around with the controls for each of the instruments. So this one, this is generating, this is a snare sound. And that's this first one here. And we can play with the complexity. Very simple. And quite complex. The density. So very little going on. The spread, so how far they're spread out over the octaves that you set. Offset, gate, see the notes will get shorter. You won't really hear this is a very short gated sound, right? And then variety and velocity. Walk style, we could set this to up and down, up and down. Oh, down and up. You can see how it works, right? But this sound is very similar. It's just triggering sounds off. So if we close this, let's bring up Spelldosa. Let's go in here and this might be nice actually on reverse. So what I'm going to start to do, I think what I'll do is I'll set this to its maximum of 64 bars. Look at this, right? I'll have the density. I'll leave that on random. Generate a new pattern. And you'll notice with this one that I have, if we go into settings, I have this set at a minimum of 3 octaves and a maximum of 4, so it's a 1 octave range, but we could go up an octave as well. So we've got and generate some more awesome stuff. So I'm also going to set the same for this one, which is playing a patch I've made in Butter Synth. I'm going to set this up to 64 bars. I'm going to get really long, evolving stuff going on. It's never really going to be the same, and this is what's golden. So I'm going to close the microphone. I'm going to mute my mic, sorry, and have a play. So there you go. I absolutely love it. I think it's brilliant. I love it because I like this kind of generative kind of ambient stuff. Over 64 bars, so this is absolutely fantastic. And the fact that all the different ways you're given, I mean, it's like all Chem's apps, aren't they? They're great. The Bud apps are brilliant. Well, you can use this with the Bud app sort of thing. But brilliant stuff. Nice job. So we used it on 4 instruments to create a generative ambient kind of thing, going over 64 bars. And then, of course, if you slow this right down, and this is 120 BPM, if you slow this right down, you're going to get some absolutely epic stuff going on. Anyway, right. Of course, if we speed up the bar duration, this is going to get quicker. So if we set this at 1 bar, it's going to run over 1 bar and then repeat. It's like increasing the resolution. But this I like. Over 64 bars, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's really, really lovely. Anyway, brilliant, top job. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Please consider becoming a patron. And I will see you guys later. Auto Bass by Olcay. Awesome stuff. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to go and check it out on the App Store. I'll see you guys later. Ta-ra.